Never leave the house without sawdust.
Note to self.
It's your after party podcast. Howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
Scotty B.
Yes.
You used to drive the school bus.
I did.
Was that like your side hustle?
It was my side hustle so my kid could go to nursery school for free.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
That's a great payoff.
Yeah.
What was it like driving those kids, though? I mean, I know you have to feel responsible and be safe, but also you got to deal with a bunch of stupid kids.
Yeah, it's interesting because I drove for both the pre-K and day camp, so it's a bit of a different crowd. Because the older kids that go to the day camp are loud and obnoxious and throw things around, and the younger kids just kind of sit there quietly and let their noses run and cough a lot.
Oh, gross.
Like, how old were the oldest kids?
The oldest kids could be young teenagers.
Okay, so they were like at that point in their lives they could be causing trouble.
Yeah, they were loud and kind of obnoxious, and I'm like, would you just shut up? But I can't say that.
Well, you just did.
What? Our
What?
bus drivers used to tell us to shut up all the time.
No, you can't be like the South Park bus driver. You have to be kind of nice, or the parents will complain, or they'll put you on Facebook.
Wow.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
yeah, you're right. It was different back in the old South
Yeah.
Park days.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I got Roxanne here. Roxanne heard us talking about this. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi.
So you heard us talking
my
about
God.
you heard us talking to a bus driver this morning on the show. What you heard us talking about a bus driver the other morning on the show. We're talking to Scotty B, how he drove a bus. So you are a bus driver, correct?
I am correct.
Okay, in beautiful Des Moines, Iowa. We love it.
Oh, yes.
We love Des Moines. We love the Iowa State Fair. Now, so what's it like driving these kids? I mean, don't you just want to pull over and smack them sometimes?
Sometimes, yes.
But you don't do
I've
that.
been doing it so long. Before, when we first started, you could stop the bus and say, "Get out, go home, walk home."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't do that. You cannot do that anymore, can
No.
No, not anymore. No.
you? Not at all. See, you sound like a festive bus driver.
Yeah.
You sound like you're fun.
I love it.
But you got to be
I love
stern. You got to be strong, right?
You do, and I'm not going to lie. I am now into a special ed route, so I only have anywhere from 5 to 9 kids. So, but yeah, I heard Gandhi mention the word boogers, and I'm like, I so have to wipe them off every day.
Oh,
Knew it.
wow.
I knew it.
Times a day.
I don't know what it is about kids and boogers, but I'm just, whenever I see kids, I'm like, they're leaving boogers everywhere. Because I've seen a couple do it, and I'm like, if I've seen a couple, I can't even imagine what I haven't seen.
Oh,
Kids are
boogers
sick.
I had to ask, I said, do we still have alcohol wipes? They're like, oh, no, that was a COVID thing. I said, but I use them every day, 3 times a day. They're like, why? I said, because my kids finger paint with boogers on my windows.
Sickest.
This is nasty.
You know, my bus had a bodily fluid cleanup kit in it. I never had to open it, but there was
hold
one
on.
up
There's
there.
a bodily fluid cleanup
I've
kit.
never.
Yeah,
Like if someone threw up
I
or
guess.
peed or
I
something?
guess. I mean,
like kitty litter or something.
those
Yeah,
buses were
it's
equipped
like
with
it's
fluid
a cup
cleanup
of
kits.
it's a cup of,
They
of
sure are.
wood shavings.
Yeah, pine shavings or kitty litter or something like. Say in case somebody.
Something, I don't know. I've never used one.
Is that body?
I have had a student stand there and tell me, I need to go to the bathroom, Miss Roxanne. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm like, buddy, there's nowhere to pull over. You have to wait till we get home. He's in the front seat. He stands up and he's facing the corner of the seat in the window. And he just look at his face and he's like, I'm like, you're going to the bathroom, aren't you? And he's like, yeah.
Sick.
Bodily fluid.
That's
So
a bodily fluid.
For any bodily fluid,
But
they
I
just
didn't clean it
throw-
up. I made someone else do it.
So for any bodily fluid, they just throw shavings on it or the kitty litter, like whether
Yeah.
it's pee or vomit or anything else.
That's like the immediate
Yes,
soak
it makes
up.
it so it stops running, and then it soaks it all up and it stays in one place.
This is why you should never leave the house
All
without
right.
sawdust.
Note to self.
Ever. I don't know.
I wish that bodily fluids was the problem that we had. That seems like a minor issue. I'm from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. And
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're speaking for everyone in Brooklyn. No one in Brooklyn agrees when you say this
the
stuff.
back of the bus was breeding ground for these bullies. They would sit there and they would pretend like they were in the WWE, jump off the top ropes. Like we were like physically like harming each other. Like there was no like wiping boogers. I mean, I would have killed for that to be like the biggest problem that we had on our bus. I'm just saying.
No way, opposite. I'd rather someone like drop an elbow on me than puke on me.
Oh, people's
wait.
elbow.
Roxanne, you should hear what Danielle used to do in her bus.
Well,
they used to have big fights.
That wasn't my fault, though. What happened is I went to a private school my first year of high school, and apparently some of the girls had a problem with some of the girls at another school. So I just happened to be in the wrong place on the wrong bus at the wrong time, and those other girls from the other school stopped our bus, got on our bus, and started beating the crap out of everyone. This one girl, I'm not even kidding you, she spit all over me so much that I had her spit dripping.
Oh, God.
I had to go home and take like 14 showers. It was disgusting. And then the next day they told us, don't go to school in your uniform. Change your uniforms before you leave the building because there was such an issue. And I wasn't even involved in it.
Like gang
I
warfare.
wasn't even involved.
But wait. Tell them about the lemon under the fingernails.
Oh, yes. Back in the
This is
day,
a great idea.
If you put lemon under your fingernails and then you had a fight with somebody, it would kind of sting when you scratch them because you'd like open the skin. I never did that, but that's what I heard.
You guys are like prisoners. This is crazy.
So Roxanne, it sounds like you have it easy, Roxanne. The
Yeah,
boogers.
Roxanne, don't complain.
I do.
On our bus,
Thanks
people
to
just
boogers
use,
over the fighting. I mean, I have been hit. I've been punched. I've been headbutted.
No,
but
you
my
hit?
gosh.
That's not acceptable.
No.
on our school bus, people just used to make out in the back seats. Like I felt like that was the craziest thing that went on. There were like boobs getting touched and
Yeah.
You know,
tongues
if,
down
Yeah,
throats.
if they make out
with
too
the
hard.
cameras, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. All right, listen, we love you, Roxanne. You have a beautiful day, okay?
Thank you so much, you guys. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
We love you. We love you. Be careful on that bus, okay?
Wonderful day.
You take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
See, Erie didn't have buses for kids. We didn't have school buses. So we got a pass if we lived more than 2 miles away from the school. We got a pass to use the city bus. And that city bus was 10 times scarier than any school bus could have ever been.
I think
Erie?
for kids in
Oh,
Erie,
yeah.
anything is probably scary, is what I'm thinking.
Danielle.
You lived a sheltered life. Let's face
Well,
it.
so
He
there
rode
was
the
this,
city bus. We all rode the school bus.
there was this guy. So, I'm 7th grade, right? 12, 13 years old. There's this guy that would sit on the bus and we called him Camo Man because he always wore a camo jacket. And he would sit there and then one day he goes, "Hey, I used to be a police officer." Full-on pedophile, like full-on pedophile on the bus. Oh, because the next day he brought his certificate that he printed out at Kinko's that said he was a police officer and we could trust him.
Ew.
And then, so the one day we're like, let's see where this guy gets off. You know where he got off? The Vandy Camp's fish stick factory. He went he made fish sticks for a living.
There's so many layers to this story.
Oh my God.
You live near the Vandy
I'm glad that's where he got off. I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Yeah. You really set that up a little strangely.
I mean,
Where this guy got off?
I know. I don't need tartar sauce included in my fish sticks.
Oh, sick.
That is nasty. All right, I don't even know how we got on this topic, but I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
All right, bye.